Okay, Miss Jenna, this is how you use this vacuum sealer. If you plug it up, if you unplug it, then if you plug it in, it immediately turns the power on, right? So I have for you in here a roll of what you can use to make bags already loaded. Then I also brought for you a bag here full of these pre-made bags so that they're sealed on 3 ends. And then you just need to put your food in and then seal them. But this is so you can make a custom length of the bag. So you lift this up, drag this out, drop that down, and then slide this across. And as you can see, it cuts it off to the length of your choice. All right, now, first thing you need to do is make this into a bag that's sealed on 3 sides. Sorry that I'm moving the camera, because if you don't, it's literally like a sleeve. Like I can put it through my arm on this end. So we want to close off one of these ends. Then you can fill it with your stuff and then close off the other. So I am going to take its little end and put it, I think there's just like put it inside this little chamber here. I'm gonna make sure that he's in his little chamber. Go on, you little stinker. You need me, Tim? Okay, and then you gotta push down on these really, really hard so you can feel it lock, and then you can tell if it's locked. Then go ahead and hit seal. And I've only done this one a couple of times. I have a commercial one now at work to bind up lots, but I've only done this one a few times. But now it's saying that the seal is done. So I should be able to, on the side here, there's these little tabs on each side. So I'm going to set you down. I'm gonna push in both tabs, which should open this. And in theory, it should have a seal, but it doesn't. So I'm gonna try again. It looks like it tried, but I didn't get it all the way. So I'm gonna push down again really hard. You gotta really push these 2 tabs down to make sure that you lock it. And I'm gonna hit seal again. You're kind of watching me. Remember, this has been in a drawer for a while since I've been using the commercial one at work. So it's showing the seal sign. All right. Now it's basically saying that it's done. I usually give it a few extra seconds to cool, and then I'll hit the side tabs. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like this is the part right here that actually does the heat sealing. This little part, this, I can't remember if this is part of the vacuum thing, but that's what does the seal. So now, you have a bag that now has a sealed end, right? So now you can put stuff in it. Like I said, your life will probably be easier by the fact that I also brought you a bunch of these that are already pre-made bags. And of course you can buy pre-made bags, but you can also make your own with what I brought you. But let's say that for some reason I wanted to seal this Brita. Set you down for a second. Put the Brita in here. All right, so now the Brita's inside the bag. All right, so now I'm gonna try to seal this little guy. Now this time I'm gonna try to vacuum and seal. So again, I'm gonna try to get it so that the ends are inside this little chamber, because that's what does the vacuuming, and then that one little tab right here is what does the heat sealing. So I'm gonna set you down again. And I'm gonna tell you to remember that, that's what I'm trying for, to have that inside that little chamber. To remember that when you set it down, you wanna really push those things tight so you're sure that they're locked down. Now I'm gonna hit vac and seal. And if I've done it right, which doesn't look like I have because I don't see any sucking going on. If I've done it right, you should immediately see it starting to suck the air out. But since I don't see that, I'm gonna open this up again and wonder what in the heck I did wrong. Setting that inside that chamber, really locking it down with both sides, making sure that both sides click. That might have been my problem before. And then again, I'm gonna hit vac seal. So if you look now, you can see that it is beginning to make a change. It's doing the stuff, and probably if I let it keep going, it might actually start to bend the Brita box. All right, so there. Now I'm gonna turn it to just seal, because now I can see that it sucked literally all the air out. So now I'm hoping that I'm gonna make a seal so that the air stays sucked out. And the seal thing is turned off. I always give it a few extra seconds. So now I'm gonna set you down, push both tabs on the outside so that it opens up. So there you have it. It's now sealed, just like that. And the Brita box there's totally no air in it. So I'm sure that should have taken about 45 seconds for my 5-minute tutorial video, but there you go. Most important thing to remember is where it says push on these, you've got to really push them and make sure that both sides click. I don't think it will vacuum without that. And I also think that your best bet and easiest time will be to use these pre-portioned bags, because I would assume that that's probably about what size you wanted to put the bird food in. But obviously you can play around with it and do your thing. All right, I will leave this in the back room of the lash side.